David kind of talked about the atmosphere there was kind of crazy. They shut down the entire town. What are you expecting out of the atmosphere here in Athens this weekend?
Well, I don't expect them to shut down the town, but I do expect to get a crazy SEC type of crowd.
And then we talk about the running backs for both teams and the quarterbacks for both teams. What is the one kind of sleeper thing that people should be on the lookout for tomorrow?
Sleeper thing? Wow. I think that you guys talk about the receiver play. I think the wide receivers can play a big part in this game. Obviously, when you have two just excellent running backs, and Gurley and Hill, it sets up play action passes, and obviously both quarterbacks are very effective with the play action passing game. So I believe that the wide receivers can be very big in this game. So I will pay attention to those guys out there on the perimeter.
Okay, and then going back to the running backs, which one in your mind do you think is the better one? Are they the best in the country to you?
It's too early for me to crown somebody the best in the country. I don't deal with knee-jerk reactions like that. I just don't. It's football season is a marathon. It's not like a short sprint. So there's a lot of football left to be played. We're just about to enter the month of October. So I don't make those type of declarations in September.
How nervous should Georgia fans be about having their corners maybe in a one-on-one matchup with Jarvis Landry and Odell Beckham?
Extremely. Yeah, that would be a major concern of mine, to have those guys one-on-one, especially with the youth that you have in the secondary, with Beckham and Landry, because both guys are very experienced veterans. They're very crafty. They're guys who. They're really similar, so you can move them around, so it's hard to try to decide who's going to check who based on this sort of ability or that sort of ability, because to me, they have equal abilities. And so I think that's going to be a huge challenge for Georgia's secondary, which in my opinion puts a lot of pressure on the front seven to get after the quarterback.
Did you ever imagine in college being in the situation Zach Mettenberger is in and getting dismissed from Georgia and then coming back and playing against his old team in a top 10 matchup?
Could I ever imagine it?
Yeah.
Not for myself personally, but I'm sure it's happened before in college. I mean, so I don't think it's the first time that a kid has got dismissed from a team and ended up playing against the team he got dismissed from. So I don't know how unusual it is, but it's definitely something that we don't see every day.
Talk about what Georgia needs to watch for on defense, but what's the matchup you're looking for between LSU's defense and Georgia's offense?
Up front, the trenches, see who can impose his will. Who can impose his will on the other guy. I think that's going to be big. Obviously, Georgia's offensive line, they're going to have to get some movement, some push up front to get Todd Gurley going, and obviously LSU's defense in their front seven. They're always very physical, and they know the first thing they need to do is stop the run. And Gurley is like he's such a big running back. I mean, I was at practice yesterday, and he didn't have pads on, and I was still like, wow, this is a big teenager. Yeah.
Hey Desmond, how tough is it this week? Paul Oliver committed suicide, a former player here. After 4 years.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. After 4 years in the league.
What was it?
Well, that's why I'm going to ask you.
I don't know that. I don't know the story. So.
Well, let me ask you this: Is it tough to walk away from the game eventually? I mean, you were a Super Bowl MVP. I mean, you were in the league a while.
Yeah. Is that what happened to him? He walked away, didn't handle it well?
No, I mean, I think he.
I don't know his history, so I don't want to speak on something I don't know about.
The point is that he, after 4 years in the league, he played here 2 years.
Okay.
And killed himself.
Right. Yeah, but I don't. People. I mean, unfortunately, people kill themselves.
Right.
But when it's a ex-football player,
right,
the spotlight's bigger.
Sure.
But we don't know. I don't know his story, so I don't comment on things I don't know about.
Yeah. Thanks.
No problem.
Just on a lighter note, I'm sorry. A lot of people in Dog Nation talk about this game day curse. I think we're 3-12 when game day covers the game that we're in. Do you believe in curses, or what do you say to the pundits that think we're going to lose just because you guys are here this week?
I think one of the most interesting campaigns on TV, I don't even know what it's for, but it's about superstitions. You know what I mean? Like Billy comes here every weekend. All he does is yell. but we win, so we're gonna let Billy stay here every weekend. So I think there's superstitions and things like that. I don't know about you have the SI jinx, the SI curse. So, I mean, it's just part of sports to me. It's something that people I guess like to blame for their team's poor performances.
Having traveled around, how do you think Athens, just as a college town, chalks up against some of this?
I haven't seen a lot of Athens, to be completely honest with you. I really haven't. No, I've been in the hotel here, so I mean, from what I've seen, I've been here for spring ball. I mean, it's a great campus, great campus, great campus.
Thanks, Devin.
Yeah.